Shine Divine, my friends. Welcome to today's video. I'm so glad that you're here. My purpose is to bring you encouraging messages from the divine. I'm really excited to get started and see what they have in store for us. So let's just jump in. This is a very old deck from Doreen Virtue. I got them from an old friend of mine that's had this deck for like 2 decades. Like, these cards have been, they've been around, so they feel very, very magical. And they are an angels deck, so each of the cards is a different angel. So just some context on the card itself. So this one is Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So some of you are definitely going through a bit of a transformation and evolution in your own, spiritual journey. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Yeah, with this evolution that you're experiencing and in the midst of or just about to start, it's going to be a little bit different for each of you, but on that journey, it's definitely going to catch the eyes of others, and some people, it does threaten them, just because it's a new kind of energy that they're not comfortable with yet. They're not familiar with it, and so it kind of throws them off. You might notice that there are some people that will heavily gravitate towards you, and then other people are maybe a little like put off, but it's because you are evolving in your own time, in your own energy. And sometimes the people in your life, they're just so used to you feeling energetically, they might not even be aware of it, but they're so used to you feeling a certain way. But once you start that evolution and go through that transformation, it can kind of put people off balance, but ultimately it's for the better of everyone, and they will be inspired by your example. The next one is Yvonne. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. I feel like this is a very special message for some of you who are either currently worried about your pets here with you, or who are missing beloved pets who have, passed on. But the encouraging message here for you is that those animals feel that love you have for them, and they are always with you no matter what. Rosetta, you have a special gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Okay, so this is really interesting because we have not only like a special bond with animals, but we also have a special bond with children and young people. So I do feel that for some of you, through this new expansive evolution of your spiritual journey and your psychic abilities, growing your intuition, it is going to involve kind of like moving you into maybe a new career path, or just validating that the career path that you're in, either helping animals or helping children or helping the less fortunate, caring for in some way, is going to be improved. It's going to be helped by this transformation that you are going through. These cards also represent for those of you that are kind of at a crossroads and you're feeling maybe a little stuck and you don't know exactly where to go to. I would suggest like sitting with the information about, how you feel around animals, how animals respond to you, as well with children, and maybe that's an area that you need to look into, because with this kind of more gentle, sensitive, spiritual energy, children and animals tend to really respond to that. Now, of course, if you are someone that's just like, I don't want to work with kids, I don't want to work with animals, that's okay. It is a general reading, so it's not going to, not every part of the reading is going to be meant specifically for you. But there are definitely some of you out there that have been really feeling drawn towards childcare or taking care of animals in some way. And animals in general can be very healing if you are someone that's looking for a type of healing. There's different modalities that involve animals that can, there's a reason why like therapy dogs exist. There is a special energy between human and animals, and when you are spiritually sensitive, they tend to pick up on that in a very positive way. All right, let's see. What other further message do you have for us in regards to this evolution of our spiritual journey that we are on together? Angel of relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. Angel of manifestation. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. God of indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. Angel of joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. So part of this evolution that you're going to be experiencing within your spiritual journey is going to bring you to a place in time where you are able to relax, where you are able to indulge, where you are able to find joy in everything. And you'll be coming into a time where manifestation is made easier. All of your hard work will be paid off. But it does require this transformation to take place. Like the process of evolution, that it is a process. It is going to take you into that. But there's a little bit of stuff that, you need to do in the meantime. But on the other side of that is, like I said, a time of relaxation, a time of indulgence, a time of joy, and being able to bring about what you are wanting to manifest relatively quickly. As long as you are, dedicated to enhancing your spiritual practice and taking care of your physical body as well as your mental health, your spiritual health, that evolution will then take you on to the next level. I feel like part of the message is also about, through this journey, this evolution, it is good practice to tap into each of these now. Like the angel of relaxation, let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. Meaning, let go of what you perceive your evolution to look like and how it's going to feel. And relax into it, surrender to it, so that you are able to fully appreciate what that journey is, because the journey is just as important as the outcome. And when you surrender into that and you let go of your desired outcomes, that manifestation will begin to take place, and all of that that effort, determination, all of that will pay off. And you'll be in a time where you can indulge, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor and find those moments of joy pop up. They will pop up, more and more and more and more. But I think it is important in this time to also be able to tap into that joyfulness wherever you're at on your journey. No matter what's going on, find a way, find something in your everyday that you can find joy in. I think that is a very valuable skill being able to really, truly identify something in your everyday life that you can be joyful about. Okay, so let's pull some more cards in regards to, we'll see what that one is, in regards to this spiritual evolution that we are going through. See what other messages there are for us. What information will be helpful and encouraging for us to hear about our spiritual evolution? Okay. So this first one that jumped out was Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So again, going back to that very first message about this spiritual evolution, there are some people in your life who, this card says threatened. They're threatened by the energy that you are, now exuding. Threatened feels like the wrong word to use. They're not necessarily threatened. It's more just that they're not familiar with it. And they're kind of unsettled by it. They're not totally sure what this means, because either they just aren't ready yet, it's not part of their journey yet, or they are feeling convicted by it. But that's not really your responsibility right now. As long as you are, walking forth with love and kindness and empathy, and as long as you are staying true to yourself and making decisions for yourself that are right for you, then those people will be inspired by your example eventually. Then we also have Nine of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work. So again, on the other side of this, this experience, this exploration, this evolution, you've got the time of relaxation, indulgence, joyfulness. It will be a time of being able to reward yourself for how hard you have been working. King of Summer. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So, having a friendship or a relationship, companionship of some sort to look forward to. You're never going to be truly alone in this evolution process. Whether you are going to be led to meeting someone new, or you'll have your guides, or just the people in your life will be more accepting to this beautiful journey that you're on. The Sun. Plans that work out peacefully. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. Exactly. You've got more of this on, coming from this joyfulness, this time of indulgence. You've got the Sun on your side. And what is this all leading to? It's all leading to your awakening. Change the way that you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. So, this is the Hanged Man, basically. And it's a time of you really stepping into your own power and becoming that magical manifester and evolving yourself, transforming yourself, and awakening to your true purpose, your true power, where you're meant to be in this life, what you're meant to be doing. For some of you, again, this is confirmation that it's childcare, it's working with animals, or it's even about tapping into that specific energy and allowing it to work through the kind of work that you're already doing. Tapping into the spirit of animals, tapping into the childlike wonder of things, and bringing that into the work that you're already doing. But as long as you are open to these new experiences, as long as you remain loving and empathetic and kind, and don't let anyone that's around that maybe feels threatened by this new energy that you're exuding, don't leave them behind. It's still important that while you're going through this process that you're nurturing your relationships and your friendships and not just shutting people out completely, unless of course under certain circumstances, obviously if it's toxic, it's abusive, 100% take care of yourself. But if it's someone that's just been in your life and they're just not in the same place as you anymore, I mean, it is okay to outgrow certain relationships or outgrow certain friendships. A friendship doesn't have to necessarily be bad for it to end. Sometimes it's just relationships, friendships are for certain seasons of your life, and it doesn't mean that it was bad and that it ended terribly. It just means you're in different places now, and that can be a beautiful thing. But don't be afraid to cultivate those friendships, as long as you're remaining open and moving forward with love. I think that it's perfectly within your power to keep those people in your life. It's a really good thing to be able to maintain friendships as you are going through a transformation. Spirit doesn't want you to be alone. They don't want you to cut everyone off. Even though sometimes it feels like that needs to be done, but I don't feel like that's the message here. The message here is, yes, there are going to be some people that feel threatened by this new energy that you've tapped into, but because they are going to be inspired by your example, it is important for you to try to continue to cultivate those relationships. Overall, you are doing an amazing job. You're working so hard, and Spirit sees that, they acknowledge that, and they want you to know that this transformation is taking place. This evolution is taking place. You are headed to a higher energy, frequency, vibration, whatever you want to see it as. You're leveling up in your own development. And the fruits of your labor, you will start to see that in time. So I feel like the message is complete for today. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And if you're ever looking to get a personalized message from me, I do those over on Etsy. You can find the link in the description box. I also do aura paintings. If that's something you're interested in, I would love to do one for you. So be sure to check those out. In the meantime, be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, shine divine.